And you're here live with Azure Blaze, or BLAZIKEN, but it's not BLAZIKEN on Twitch. Welcome everybody to the AB Mugen RAW is BLAZIKEN. It's episode 35, March 8th, 2021. Yours truly. Hope you guys absolutely smashed the like button from the lab. We already beat our goal already, which was insanity. So, but it's already becoming insane. New things. I also got a new setup, which is pretty cool, thanks to my OBS. So, I can see the chat, full view of what about going back and forth. I can go pretty much in and out in the chat if necessary. Also, I can see the activity feed, who subscribed or not. So now on YouTube, I have a whole bunch of things I can do too on here. So it's nice. I get to see. I also can play with the font, see who the activity is. I don't know about raids or whatever on YouTube, but I haven't tried much of that yet. But you guys have already hit the like button, so we can get started right off the bat. But happy International Women's Day. It's also International Women's Month, so all of our divas and all of our waifus. Let's give a little round of applause in the chat or in the comments. If you guys watch this later on, a little round of applause for all of our females and all of our waifus here. Just a little bit of applause before we get ready for the show. Big thanks, shouts to all the lovely ladies, because they'll make history. They'll only make a little bit of history tonight, but that doesn't mean we still have our guys get ready. Just we'll be able to do. So we'll be combined with the women in this episode for tonight. Episode 35. Hope you guys are doing good. So far, nobody's here yet, but you guys have already hit the like button already. Thank you guys so much again. I do appreciate that. So I already told people we are going to be live tonight for Raw, but unfortunately, we're still short-handed right now. So even on YouTube, it's still not enough fans, but that's okay. We have plenty of time for tonight. Lots of matches planned. 8 matches on the card for this edition of Raw. It is going to be a lot of matches planned out, but we kick things off. Of course, our main event is going to be huge. All six men will be competing in that ring. I talked about last week's stream. Go back to watch the previous episode if you guys haven't. Go back to watch. That was just mostly just talking about New Year's Evolution and the results from the pay-per-view, which I got a perfect show, which I'm honestly happy and I'm proud of that, which is a very nice way to say, nice way to say, hey, welcome back to streaming again on YouTube. Trying to do both. Trying to work with both promotions, especially towards with YouTube and Twitch, but also on Twitch as well. Go ahead and check it out. Yes, I'll probably will be talking about Twitch as well. Also, the new merch store. I also shut down the merch store. We're not ready yet to release it. I will be talking about the release date tomorrow on Twitch. So if you guys have not and still haven't, well, you guys want to subscribe too. If you guys have not followed, go ahead and what are you doing? Go follow me on social media. Follow me at my Twitch as well. But I already know it is a very heated edition, very hot and humid edition of Raw. So we're gonna get things rolling tonight. Big time main event. It'll be 6 opponents in that ring because of course we have Charizard, Ryo Sakazaki, Rock Howard. Who had a good match with Ryo Sakazaki had that controversy finish last week, but it was disqualification, sadly. So Homer and Peter will get the rematch. They have demanded a rematch for hopefully get an actual win. So you got them a match hopefully against Robert and Takuma. Art of Fighting, they'll have their rematch. Luke Cage, Blackheart, and Yoshi of all people, who just a former tag team champ, will have a chance to compete in this main event for tonight. Of 6, so one of them will, of course, will meet. One of them will be stepping up against Adel for the main event tonight, or main event next week on Raw. That'll lead up to Blaze of Glory, which is the newest Raw pay-per-view, solo only. So we're looking forward to see how that goes. I'm excited for Blaze of Glory. That won't be until like late March. So we have plenty of time though, so we hopefully need to build up and get ready for it to bulk up, because I know SmackDown had Overdrive, so I'm sure that they had a good show over there on the Blue brand, but now it's time to bring back, and I know ECW will have the same thing this Sunday, I believe, at the Road to Victory pay-per-view, so we'll see how those matches unfold. And then a few weeks later we'll have that show, so we have a lot of showcases on those Sundays. And Nothing beats better than it's also gonna be like boiling hot in here in this room. So let's just hopefully survive, because I can't put the fan on because it'll just cause too much audio noise. So we're actually starting to have some issues again, as usual. We're gonna try to get there. But yeah, let's just get started for tonight. It is not enough people, but hopefully you guys are at home watching. There's again very short-handed crowd tonight. Of course, it's a very empty crowd. We'll probably see a lot of empty. We'll probably see more. We'll have the chat be full. The audience hasn't been filled up yet. So we'll just get started for now. I'm already late with this. First things first, I'm already late because there's a lot of things to do. Still trying to do a lot of building with these new methods. So I'm gonna do the best I can for tonight. Obviously, again, some people are taking some time off. I think we're like a minute behind. I think we're like just about a minute delayed. About a minute delayed. All right, so I'll probably just catch up, and I'll have to just turn that down. But we get things started with our lovely double. Well, this is a fatal 4-way match, so we have two of them. We have one's a six-way. Six-way with number one contenders match, but here it is. This will be a fatal 4 match to the number one contender for the European title. Rick Strowd is also going to be competing literally next couple minutes. But for now, we will have our 4 guys announced on this side. Let me just check the list one more time. Sorry about this. If I can get lucky here. First thing is Kage. Definitely earned his opportunity. We'll see him in that as we open these up with Kage. I believe. Oh god. Oh boy. Yeah, actually, he is making his debut tonight. Or I guess technically he's a veteran, but he has been doing matches in a while. That's Genjuro, who made his should probably be his first night. Making his debut, making his return. I guess this is his return. Hayato, who's recently won a match, he'll be competing for a spot for that European title match, which will leak because Rick will be taking on Roman Reigns in a non-title match. But that means Roman will have his title match as well. So there'll be for the guys. Ramda, which is part of that Chaos Breaker team with Sandra. They'll be heading over there. As we head over to ringside to start things off for tonight, for AB Mugen RAW begins. Looks like disconnected again. And the stream just died again. Yeah, I'm having a lot of issues. Yeah, I need to also need to slow down on this one too. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so there'll be a lot of issues in the stream. But just a little bit, but I have to probably just tone it down a bit. I have to fix this. I didn't get much time, so if there's any issues, let me know. Obviously, there's no people in the chat, so I can't do anything. So I'll have to do this on my own. But we get to a fatal 4-way match right off the bat. Here we go. Ooh, Hayato looking in dark black. Alright, begin round 1, and obviously the winner of this will take on Rick Strowd for the European title. Fatal 4 match going underway. Well, it's gone underway. Honestly, we saw Kage and Hayato, even though there was a kind of an error what happened in the last week. Ooh, good counter. Going with that Blossom Slash. Nice move there by Genjuro. Well, nice card slash off the bat. And now Genjuro gunning away against that Sparta kick. That was nice. And Ramda down for the first round. And a Shoryupa knocks down Hayato. And a strong finish in round 1. There's a little tadpole, a little frog there. That's pretty cool. How the hell did a frog get in the ring? That's weird. Anyways, here comes round 2. I'm going to show some defense here right now. Oh no! Hatendoshi! Oh man. I believe Hayato's going for a special, but Genjuro blocked it with one of his cards. Nice light sword slash there. And again, another light sword slash off the bat. Use that power saber, and I believe Ramda down again. And this is oh my god! Triple card slash for the win. That's gotta hurt for poor Hayato. And the returning Genjuro making a hell of an impact and making a statement in his first night on Raw. Or just being reinstated on Raw, I guess, which is TK. But still, very awesome start here for the returning Genjuro. Happy to hear from his matches too. Very impressive results. Very impressive. That's what I want to see. So, outstanding performance, but for the first one, we got a lot of action on the way. Fatal 40 actually continues. Could we see Genjuro become the next contender for the European title? Will he fill in that card with Roman, be another guy who has a lot of power in this, with a sword and a lot of trading cards? All those I think that was one of the games. I'm trying to remember what was. It was like a Japanese card game. I don't remember what it was. I saw it in the it was based on something. I don't remember. I had to look it up later on, but I'll leave in the comments if I find anything. So I know where those like pictures come from. I remember the game. I know Game Grumps did that, but I don't remember which game it was or what kind of Japanese card game it was. Well, you guys will probably be smarter than me in the comments, so you guys will probably yell at me or in the chat. But who knows? But a good fatal 4 match so far. We got more on the way as we'll come back in a moment as Raw continues next. And who will become the next contender? We're gonna find out. Right, we're gonna find out in hoping in a few minutes. Could be Genjuro. Could be. we're back, everybody. Fatal 4 match is this bound to start? Believe me, it is wildly hot in here, and I'm gonna be sweating bullets right now when I do commentary like this. So recapping the end for the Fatal 4-Way. Kage, Hayato, Ramda, and Genjuro put up a nice start. Exchange some good moves here and there, but hopefully we'll see. This is elimination time, so of course we'll see our final 2 participants in this matchup. So here we go. Hopefully it's gonna be a long night for Raw. Of course, especially women's independent, women's. Wow. I almost mixed the works 2 holidays up. It's like both opponents here from last week have actually now joined force. Oh boy, oh boy. The Hayato pretty squishy. Oh boy. Yeah. Hayato can be very squishy. Obviously, he's not 100%. Ooh, nice. Good counter here. Oh, big, nice upper there by Ramda. Oh, nice counter into the big card. And Genjuro, a huge veteran. We already know for a fact, no doubt about it, Genjuro could be really nasty when it comes to that. But anyways, round 1 going to those 2. You can see Ramda and Genjuro. Oh man, but a strong debut for AB Mugen RAW debut for Genjuro after being reinstated to the red brand. Wears red proudly. According to his gi. Nice Shin Shoryuken, but it's not gonna be enough. This could be elimination here. Or Hayato. We're kind of trying to focus on Ramda here. Shin Shoryuken up and running. Oh! Super card slash! And that's it for those 2. They're eliminated. It's gonna be a sword fight going on Monday Night Raw to kick things off. Good. I mean, it's honestly, with a broken blade. Yeah, I can see Hayato's broken blade now. It's just garbage. Yeah, that's gonna be tough there. But still, Ramda, and we'll see Ramda and Genjuro on the scene. Man, that's a really tough one. Hopefully, we'll see what happens here. But I know Genjuro's gotta crawl up his sleeve here for sure. Unfortunately, Rem's still having more problems as usual. Heard about that. Oops. Alright. Down to our last 2. That's like Genjuro's gonna be interesting to watch. Believe me, I'm gonna be flustered from this heat. I don't know why my neighbors put the heat on. Oh man! Yeah, Genjuro has been very impressive. We can see a triple threat match happening. Obviously, the winner of this will take on. Oh man, big sport kick from that gut, and there's a nice sword uppercut for the win. And Genjuro making quick work as this veteran still has the moves. You can see that scar on the not scar. I'm sorry, that's probably his canteen. But meanwhile, Genjuro has been a very big promise on this show. Uh-oh. Super card strike. Oh my god! Yeah, Genjuro is gonna be a beast. Oh, now he's fired up. Oh, that explains the Samurai Showdown offense. And now, nice super slashing combo there by Ramda. And now Genjuro at the top. Oh boy! Super card strike for the win. Connects! And it's nails literally piercing through Ramda's defenses. And that's it. Even though Ramda did a great job in this fatal 4-way match, but Genjuro just a massive monster in his Mugen RAW debut. Hell fucking yeah! Unbelievable stuff here from Genjuro as he picks up the final score 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. And a tremendous opening for Yeah, nice opening matchup, but Genjuro is the #1 contender, and he is going to be rocking it next week as he has that European title match. Probably one of Rick Strowd's toughest opponents yet, and of course Roman Reigns. We'll hear from the champion. Is Rick Strowd returning from a cold? But he's back. Rick Strowd, the European champ, is back, and the same also goes in the Karin Kanzuki as the Kanzuki Estate leader and ambassador, or just the one leader of the Kanzuki Estate now back. Or I guess you could say owner. Yeah, owner of the Kanzuki Estate. What am I saying? But the owner is back. Connie and Rick are back from their injuries. Hopefully, Connie will take some good work, and we'll see Rick Strowd, the European champ, in action in just a few moments. As Raw continues on, but Genjuro, big Raw debut for him. An outstanding job in this. He's showcasing why he's sending a message, but not only to the European champ, but also putting the entire locker room on notice. He is a real deal. Holy moly. I gotta say, Genjuro keeps it up. We probably see him as a main eventer. He could be a future world champ, in my opinion, but he's got a championship opportunity. I don't think he has won any gold in his career. I don't think so. But now here he is. Could be an opportunity to win some European gold. Win some euros. Alright, we'll be right back. Raw continues on after this. European champ is back finally after a long time coming. After a few weeks of injuries and also or just being out with a cold. Also, shout out to Dwayne Dawson, by the way. Dwayne Dawson for the Dwayne Dawson. Yeah, that kind of rhymes with Shane Dawson, but thank you, Dwayne, for the subscription. I heard he subscribed, so thank you very much. Welcome to the Fighter community. But here, Rick Strowd, The European champion is back, but will he have enough? Hopefully recover from this cold. But he has the opportunity of a lifetime against the Dark Shield against Roman Reigns. Well, I know Roman's been sending a big message just a month ago on Raw, and it was not pretty. Let's just say Roman Reigns has been very, very, very just been undaunting as of late. And for Roman's of course known as a tribal chief over there. I honestly, who'd be surprised? Rick Strowd's been a little bit scared, but let's just say hopefully Rick can just man up and actually put a stop to Reigns' tyranny. Because obviously with Bowser being gone, who's going to also be the next hero? We could see Rick Strowd become one on top. But hopefully his power up punch could do some heavy work. But can he do it? Can he perfect his punches? It's basically a power punch versus Superman punch. We're gonna find out right now on the random stage. Hope you guys enjoy. And Rick Strowd's back. He's fired up here. He is ready to go. Here's some of the meat tools concerned. And Rick Strowd. There's also Kim Camp 1 who also helped him out. And Rick's trainer helping out. Of course, we know that Rimmerika is still unhappy about Zangief, being oblivious and losing, hoping not to get a rematch clause for the European title. I guess Zangief wants to catch up on his catch up though. Right now, Rick's have to make some promises here right now. We have to rely on that. Good blocks here from Roman. Roman's just too damn strong and beefy. It's a big punches. Oh, a Superman punch! There goes a European champion and Rick Strowd. Just unleashing a lot of hell in this round one. And King Cap1 trying to, because Rick Strowd looking on, trying to distract Roman, but it's not helping. And again, some great counters by remember the Dark Shield, the tribal chief of the Dark Shield, a nice Superman punch. This is it for right now for Rick. Rick's gonna have to play a lot of more. He's got a lot. Yeah, there you go. You have to rely on those uppercuts here. And a power punch. There's one. And now the spammy game continues for Rick, which that helped him out winning the European title. And I think that's what Rimmerika was discussing about earlier today. That playing cheap. Look at this. It's crazy. This spammy, this really just volleying up on against Roman, and there he goes. Just the spammy game continues. And Rick Strowd and Roman Reigns does not look pleased at all. And we get our first round 3 of episode 35 on this International Women's Day. Cool. First round 3 of the episode. And obviously this is a Rick Strowd wants to hopefully the European champion has been missing for the last few weeks, but now he's back in the rotation and he needs to. He's got to prove he's a fighting champion tonight. Into this power punch, and again the spammy game continues. Yeah, so wow. I mean, I've seen Goku Black's uppercuts on ECW, but this is just ridiculous. Maybe Miku was right about Rick Strowd. Just playing a little unfair here. But then again, Roman Reigns has been, oh my god! And a flawless round 3! Whoa! Yeah, Reigns just gave up there and suffered a heart attack. Oof. But Rick Strowd, unbelievable comeback! And come from behind win as Rick Strowd picks up the European champion. As the champ gets a 2-1 finish over Roman Reigns. What an upset! But obviously, just playing the spammy game. And Roman has used a Superman punch a lot of times, but the uppercut games haven't helping him out as of late. Wow, unbelievable stuff here. And you talk about offense right there. You talk about like some heavy offense. It's been nuts lately. It has been nuts. Man, oh man, what a match! What a match between both guys. But pretty nice effort for both guys. But the European champion survives. survives another victory, but this time he gets a win over the champ, and I'm sure Rick Strowd is probably, and I'm sure Genjuro, who just had a tremendous debut, also having a chance to compete for his opportunity. And look at him now, already a contender. He could be another fast rising star who is a huge veteran, but he can win, he possibly win that European title. So with this, I guess he doesn't worry about Roman Reigns for the time being, so Roman doesn't get any title shots. But still, it'll be just be a triple threat. So Roman will be Roman versus Rick versus Genjuro. They'll meet next week on Raw for the European title. So it's gonna be a very interesting session between all three big guys, but especially Rick's probably the most underweighed than Genjuro and Roman. But obviously, this is going to be a tough challenge for all three, especially towards the champion. I mean, you have pretty much a 25% chance to lose your title, or 50% chance to or actually 50% chance to lose your title, 25% chance just to retain it. So it ain't gonna be easy for Rick. I can say that for next week's main event will be a triple threat match. So that's already going to be the next case, and we already know for a fact who's going to be the next contender heading towards for Blaze of Glory. We already know for sure that'll lead up to all three men in that ring at the same time. So it's going to be very interesting when that time comes up. So, but as for Roman, hopefully we'll see those two just maybe just kind of preparation what's bound to come, and probably some heavy round threes. I'm sure that Rick could just juggle both guys, both Genjuro. Genjuro's got a lot of counters. He can really strike with those counters, so we already know he can strike too. And yeah, pretty much that's it for that one. But we all know for a fact Karin is back from injury. She's in line next, but still our main event is still to come. We're pretty much getting started. Our big is gonna be huge, and it's a big old International Women's Day, big time 8 Divas tag team match, and a six man battle royal to declare the next contender for Adele's world heavyweight title. That is gonna be our main event for tonight, and a lot of debut matches too. We also hear that Ivy Valentine making her finally has arrived, so she'll be making her debut tonight, making her Raw debut after getting drafted from the draft a couple months ago. But again, survivability for Rick has been fantastic as the European champ survives another great matchup. We'll come back in a moment once more as Raw continues on. We'll see Karin's return to ring, finally returning to the ring for the first time in months after being squashed by Katrina and Bertha. Was part of that blindside attack. So we'll come back hopefully, and she'll hopefully have a chance to take her anger out, frustrations, and send a message to Bertha and Katrina. And if Karin's upset, she's angry, she wants to have a match, she's going to get one. Welcome back, everybody. As AB Mugen RAW continues, sorry about that. There's Meg Speedy. Welcome to the stream. As usual, got our regulars. We got our regulars for tonight. Sorry, what's going on? Well, you're here. Well, we actually are we're just like 2 matches in already. Because yeah, these episodes are going pretty fast. Just missed out on the Fatal 4 match, and pretty much just another singles matches just to go with. Of course, Rick Strowd, the European champ, had a good 2-1 finish. Again, you're probably gonna go ahead and rewatch the stream, But still, we're actually a little early. We're still early. The episode's still young. The night's still young, and Karin's back from injury. Yeah, back from a long injury, but of course she seeks vengeance as a Kanzuki State owner, looking forward to hopefully get a revenge against Bertha and Katrina. A few months ago on Raw, a blindside attack happened with Rem, and of course squishing poor Rem and Karin and Supergirl's faces. I think it was Judgment Day last season, I believe, but it was months ago. But now Karin's back from injury. A long time. It's been a long time since we've seen her, since last season. Obviously, she has a personal vendetta against those anthro girls, which the 2 girls I talked about, which was Bertha and Katrina, who squished them, and of course in order of Mami Tomoe, which shockingly became like this new attitude of the Divas champion, and took away the title, took the title away from Rem afterwards. So, which Rem had to relinquish the title due to injury. But of course, we were supposed to have Rem last week. Sadly, no, it didn't. It's surprisingly Rem didn't show up because of the fact that she was still not her. She did crash the game a lot. She requires a new update, which I haven't really. So hopefully Rem's journey is a little bit farther behind to hopefully get to what we need to get through. Because I know Rem, of course, she never lost a title due to that injury that she had. But she's been sitting waiting for her opportunity. But right now it has much worse as of late. But meanwhile, Karin's back. Another individual who's looking forward to get revenge against Bertha Katrina, being one of the victims who got squashed with those fat asses. I mean, you ever seen Katrina and Bertha's asses? Believe me, they're not to be messed with. Thanks to Mammy's pawns, or big pawns, I should say. But meanwhile, Ivy in her hand, making her debut since the Mugen draft days. She's originally from ECW. Now, of course, will make her long debut here on Raw. Actually, wearing the red colors beautifully. I like the red colors. I like it. I already like. Of course, as I know, Karin's gonna be very upset. Of course, also rocking the red hair. I like the red hair look. A lot of red tonight on Raw. I love it. Oh, that's not smart, Ivy. Ooh, not smart at all. It's nice super fist. I'm a little epic charging here. That's vintage me. I haven't said that in years. Epic charging. Or in this case, I haven't said epic sit. Oh, no, it gets caught. That was not smart of Ivy. Why would you charge right in front of full view where Karin can just strike at any moment? And a very, very impactful striker. We know that for a fact. And Karin looking great as ever in round 1. Look at the long sleeve and gloves. This is an interesting new look for Karin. Dyed her hair. Obviously, this is a pal. I'm just saying, yeah, but I think Karin looks good in red hair. Ring compression, as she should be. Karin's working out, though, looking like a storm here. Karin's gonna be careful, but I know she's gonna be in a tough situation right now. Face those anthros later on, but she wants a piece of those piece of meat, which I know. Karin's gonna be very, very. Ooh, knees right to the midsection again. Of course, Karin, we don't know if she has that MMA background too. And Karin settles it beautifully. And she says, "Succeed in everything." That's the motto of my family and the estate. Good to know, Karin. Good to know. I know. I'm sure she's gonna be looking forward to hopefully take down the Anthros, because within Katrina and Bertha. We know that for sure. And thank you for the like. I appreciate that. I did see that. Thank you. Much appreciated on the likes. So as usual, for Raw, we usually have our goal, which is about 5. We need to make it a 5-star show. We're already halfway through, so we could get like a match. So that means if with those, we can just get another shot for more for another stream like this. Since last week was insane. It was insane. You guys already like hit the like button even before you even started the stream days later, which is pretty cool. But now here we are. Hopefully here we are already halfway through, which is nice. But Karin exceeds a 2-0 victory as always. Speaking of anthros, actually we've seen Bertha a little bit actually, so there probably won't be no breaks, but no breaks this time. We'll just get right into the next match as well. Karin, meanwhile, still a nice return for Karin back. She looks great. I never seen Karin better. She's much faster. Very has a nice physique. Very quick on her feet. So I like her super fist combos. Very impressive. But Ivy, meanwhile, not smart of her. Honestly, Ivy just had a lot of like really weird, not smart charging. Like, why would you want to charge right in full view of Karin, where she can just strike any moment? You got one of the most fastest strikers on Raw, or one of the fastest striking females on Raw, and she can really hit you hard. And has that MMA judo background, so yeah, not smart to charge, Ivy. Lesson learned on Raw. Welcome to Raw, Ivy. Welcome to Raw. It is not smart. No, never ever do that. Never do that. Be a little bit more smarter than that. And speaking of which, with those two, my Natsume also challenged for the Divas challenge for the Divas title. That's gonna be happening at Blaze of Glory, the newest Raw pay-per-view. The newest pay-per-view on the channel. It's gonna be pretty cool to see it. It's all gonna be all about heat, all about the glory, and hopefully see what happens. We just saw Genjuro made his epic debut earlier. We're getting right to the next match right off the bat. And my Natsume is back in action though, because we haven't seen my Natsume since that Divas title match, which was a fantastic one. Sadly, it was a 2-0, but a competitive one. But I'm sure Maya will send a big message against Mammy in the rematch for the Divas title at Blaze of Glory. That'll be the main event too. That's what's crazy about it. So, then again, it'll be the World Heavyweight title as usual. That's our main title for Raw. But I'm just saying, like, Divas title will be interesting to see what add to the mix. But we have Bertha Hippo, who, excuse me, I just had dinner. One of the culprits actually was part of that whole attack, but I know my Natsume is gonna have to deal with against a big Bertha, big bad Bertha. Oh, good lord! I honestly am scared for Mai because she got squashed a couple of times, but she did counter herself. Like, I think in the pay-per-view at New Year's Evolution, she did counter that one. If you saw the replay of that, I was like, did Ring do that? But no, it was Mai. So, Mai Natsume is in action. The one with the big arc spear. Or in this case, for Edge, you say with the spear. But we'll see. Hopefully, my spear could be better than Edge's spear. But yeah, I'm excited for this. Hope you guys are enjoyed the episode so far. But Bertha Hippo is kind of screwed. But this is of course Bertha saying, I guess not on Mammy's, not on her watch, but Mammy is probably looking on. Of course, she has a match as well too. And she'll be in that semi-main event, which will be the International Women's Day 8 Divas Tag Team match, which of course is International Women's Day. It is also the month of waifus and divas, so the divas are getting a lot of screen time tonight, and of course for the entire month of March, which is of course, and also St. Patrick's Day. I am wearing green today, so nice to wear green stuff happening. Let's get right to it. Hopefully, we could knock off Bertha. Hopefully send a message to Mammy Tomoe, and hopefully, because she's got fire in her eyes. This won't be easy for mine, but obviously very outweight in this matchup. Oh, and I know Bertha. She's got that famous shades of Billy Gunn, or Mr. Ass, or Mr. the one and only, the whatever his name is, or Kip James. And Mai's trying to pierce her defense, trying to pierce Bertha's Gurkin defenses, but Mai has got those air combo strings, obviously competing in oh counter, nice block by Bertha into the famouser. Shades of Billy Gunn. She's an ass girl. Wah, wah. Oh, get another famouser off the bat, but a near fall. And Mai. Now there's a blitzing blossom indeed. Nice move there by Mai. Ooh, good block there from both. And both, I mean, honestly, Mai is pretty thick. She's a thick girl too. Oh man! Big blitzing blossom, piercing away, literally piercing away against Bertha in round 1. That's gotta hurt. That has gotta hurt right there. But I'm sure. But then again, Bertha's is super girthy. Look at that big fat ass. Look at that girth on that goil. And again, the famouser crushing those thick thighs, crushing against Mai, but Mai still survives it out of it. Over that. Oh no! Gets countered another famouser. Actually, no, Dolph Ziggler does that too. Actually, I keep hearing about Dolph does that as well. But I'm more of a Billy Gunn kind of fan anyway than Dolph. The origin was definitely a Billy Gunn, obviously. There it is again. The famouser again, not gonna lie, but Mai's just nice roll from Mai. Good dodge. I think Mai's got this in the bag here. But again, another famouser. And we had a round 3 as well too. And again, nice air combo string pierced away against Bertha.
You want me to start? Phew, that was a close one.
Yeah, yeah. Word enough said. Enough said, Mai. You survived. Hey, you survived. If you're gonna try to hurt my friends, then you can leave me. Don't just put to fight you. Well, you did well, Mai. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. And well, of course, Mai Natsume's just determination to keep fighting. Obviously, she wants it. She has a lot of fire in her eyes. At the end of that, of course, Mai said that match really inspired her. So another great matchup like this. Hopefully, she can get a shot at the Divas title. If it does, hopefully Mamie is watching because she better be on her toes. Mai's still Natsume's still looking forward to hopefully challenge you again. So I for sure I'm sorry, Mamie will probably do more damage than what Mai does. But as long as Mai can keep up the air combo strings and avoid I almost call it Big Bang Attack. I almost made the same mistake twice. So I actually did call my I keep getting those two mixed up now. Mamie's move, Big Bang Attack, which it's actually called Trio. I was roasted in the comments saying that it's called Trio Finale. So, my bad, guys, my bad. So, Trio Finale, that's what it's called. So I remember it's called Trio Finale because my brain's not the best right now at remembering stuff. So, bad memory for the win, I guess. But I think I got roasted too in the comments talking about Heracross is hardened. It's called Harden, not the or some. I don't see this like I don't remember. I already forgotten. But yeah, definitely good matches over. A great match for Mai, looking like $1,000,000. Natsume could be the next Divas champ. We will see that happening for Blaze of Glory. I believe it's supposed to be late. Yeah, very late, like March 28th. So hopefully I can get them out of the way as much as I can. But a tremendous outing for both ladies. But with Mai Natsume's determination and fighting spirit, I think she's got a big chance of hopefully taking her shot and a message being sent to the Divas champion. But can Mamie get a chance? Does Mamie accept her challenge again? Or is Mamie getting sick of challenging Mai again for about like the 20th time? It's a possibility. We don't know. We don't know for sure. But hopefully it's another opportunity for Natsume. And with that, I believe that's all for singles. And we already just had a fatal 4 match. We have a six pack challenge, or a 6-way you want to call it. I don't know, or fatal 6-way. But that'll be our main event. Of course, we have Yoshi, Blackheart, Luke Cage, Rock Howard, Ryo Sakazaki, and Charizard of all people. But who's gonna step up against God Adel? Because we already know God Adel's been ripping it up ever since he's become a world heavyweight champion and putting Bowser out of business and putting Bowser to SmackDown, which I'm still bitter about it. I'm a bitter Brian, but nonetheless, or a bitter Blaze. Bitter Blaze. But yeah, that is it for singles. Doubles on the way. It's a rematch from last episode. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute as Raw continues next. Rematch time for AB Mugen RAW, where doubles has begun. I think this is our only meeting of doubles tonight. I believe, yeah. Oh, actually, no. This is our, okay, I lied. So we have two doubles matches for the evening. I believe they're here. I don't know if they're here or not. They're not. I might have to make a few changes. I don't think I see them right now. Yeah, I don't think they're here. We'll have to make a change here in the roster. I think because they're not even here yet. But yeah, I'll probably change that in a little bit. But for now, rematch from last week's episode. Of course, it ended up in a pretty controversial finish with the fact that Marge fucking got her team disqualified, and it was a freaking round 3, and it was. I don't know this. I'm being a bitter Blaze right now because that's stupid. I don't know what happened. I guess the game crashed, and I think it said Marge So in this case, Marge got disqualified. Of course, now Marge is barred from ringside. So thank goodness, no Marge tonight. She's not gonna ruin anything, or say no violence, I guess. I still don't know why, but I guess it's because Marge was being way too extra violent. So I don't know. Maybe she was caught flashing. I don't know what causes the disqualification. What caused the game to crash. But yeah, that was good. It's a common mistake that happens in any Mugen game. So, but here, Homer and Peter got a chance of a lifetime. Hopefully, they got screwed at last week thanks to Marge. But again, Marge gone from ringside, and Rio is not here. And no Yuri actually is looking on. So, but Rio is in the back, get ready for his match. Sparring with his sister. Get ready for So hopefully you're trying to hype up Rio to hopefully get a shot for the World Heavyweight title. So Art of Fighting has now been splitting up a little bit. So I kind of like how they're like some members of the group are just splitting up just to do other different things. But obviously with this, Robert and Takuma, the only two guys right now that are left in Art of Fighting, and Yuri is in the back, hopefully getting ready to hype up her brother up for an opportunity. So she'll be supporting her brother at ringside. It is a rematch from last week, and let's just hope we have a winner this time and no controversial. And Peter, I'm sure Peter is more hyped up. Okay, here comes round one. I highly doubt, but it goes to Takuma, was actually just kind of disappointed though. No, of course they're. Oh, nice fire uppercut. Here, nice. Uh-oh. Nausea Nightmare coming up. Oh my goodness. A lot of barf. So this one coming up. Nice one from Homer. As the Hall of Famers up to a nice start. And actually, in my opinion, they could have been tag team champions. This is the chance to do it now. But without Marge, I think it would be nice to see Homer and Peter just do what they do best as Hall of Famers and trying to win the tag team titles for the first time in their careers. Homer this time with reverse combo. It's with reverse elbow drop coming up. Connects. Good kick out. And again, Homer again there's reverse combo. Man, Homer is on rolling. Holy crap. Good block. Oh, good block from Peter. Good defense. Did you see that defense? Uh-oh. Speaking of beer and barf. Oh, and a Nausea Nightmare again. Good lord, as the TV dads take round one. Unstoppable forces right now. That's happening. Lots, of course, animation domination. This is this vintage animation domination. Ooh, nice freeze ray or freeze gun. We saw that last week. And we know, and again, Robert going for this super fist combo. Good counter, good block there. And Takuma frozen, stunned. Shoko going for the Kyokugen. Unfortunately, Kyokugen style is not going to do much at all. Ooh, nice fire uppercut. And again, Peter going for the elbow drop. Smash off the mark, and there goes Takuma's almost down. And again, Takuma's frozen, he's down. Got stunned by that stun gun. There goes Peter. But again, oh, Peter's new freeze ray. Or it's just literally stunning and freezing poor Robert. And Rob just got bodied there and from those freezes. Epic job from epic job. And I know I may be an idiot, but there's only one thing I'm not, sir. And that, sir, is an idiot. Try to go my latest Peter impression, but yeah. Just vintage TV dads as usual. They finally got the victory, and of course justice served for the animation domination, as they did dominate, no pun intended, and they get the 2-0 win in their debut match finally, and they finally complete the Raw debut. It's a big, nice little welcome to Raw. I think we had a lot of competition planned out. We saw some Nausea Nightmare, lots of beer, and hopefully our cleanup crew can clean up the ring. That's disgusting. That is just disgusting. Nausea nightmare. I forgot if I'm gonna be nauseated after that matchup. Good gravy. Woo-wee! That's PU. Oh, I haven't said PU in so long. It's like since I was like 5. Oh boy, that's got to be a lot of barf and beer. That's disgusting. Get that poison out of my face. Good lord. So we hope we get our cleanup crew to clean the ring. That's. Well, I think that'll be good when we come back for doubles number. Well, yeah, it's animation domination. That's how you should call them, or the TV dads, how you want to call them. Yeah, it's just disgusting. Nausea nightmare. That's vintage Peter right there. And I think I might be sick after seeing that. Good lord. So we're going to see our cleanup crew clean the ring up, because I think that'll be our cue to say we're gonna take a break, because I actually do need to fix a couple of changes on the roster. But in the meantime, sit on tight. Hopefully our cleanup crew can clean the ring as fast as possible. They are some speedy cleaners. So we'll be back in a minute as Raw continues. And also we got 2 big debut matches in doubles as we continue our second half of doubles in just a moment. Stay tuned. Alrighty. Oh yeah, we're back, everybody. Doubles number 2 has arrived. Remember I said before that I had to make a couple changes, and actually, there is 2 new faces have just arrived. I just got the message as soon as we head to commercial break. I'm like, or head to break, but got the call from them. They actually have arrived. It was just a little bit late, just I guess due to traffic. Then again, you could, well, to be fair, Raven could just teleport. Black Canary just fly herself here. Why did they have to take transportation? I don't get it. Well, anyways, Raven and Black Canary, of course, they were part of that Mugen draft. They were actually part of the supplemental draft. Raven and Black Canary were also drafted to Raw. I could see Raven back after a long. She was part of that Team Freaks. Of course, if you guys remember, the Raven and the Black Queen. They were actually like former 3-time Knockouts champions on ECW, but then SmackDown took the belts and they went over there, and it was cool. But the Freaks have gotten much freakier on Raw. Now we have we got Raven and Black Canary. I've honestly never even heard of her. I know Canaries pretty well, but I never heard of this DC hero or this DC superhero before. Now I never really had a chance to get to read the comics for Black Canary. I think she's DC. Okay, I just want to make sure because I always get that confused. Excuse me. Let's actually read the chat here because we actually got a couple things. Sorry if I'm ignoring the chat, but since we're on break. Peter's going for the vomit special. Takes round 1 impressive by team animation domination. Well, I think that's up to victory. But yeah, because of like I said, Marge got her team disqualified because the game crashed, and I think that's what Marge's issue. Because for some reason I guess frames dropped, and some reason it just didn't work. I don't know, but it said Marge. I'm like, okay, yeah, Marge is disqualified. But thankfully they got the like you just saw, they got the revenge. Home Peter got the revenge just to hopefully get some redemption from last week. If they got screwed last week, it was ended in a disqualification. Therefore, Art of Fighting won that match, and now I guess we're tied up now between both factions. It's worse than the Goldust that had that 2-tongue tangle. I guess that explains why Peter was unleashing. I guess he was watching a segment on Raw, and then Peter's like, "Well, I'm just gonna throw up here," because I saw. I guess that was the answer. That probably explains Peter's bad, eating a lot of food and too much, and he ate too much, and I think he threw up a lot because he saw Goldust and Luna. Yeah, I haven't seen that Raw segment in years. I have to go back and watch that again. I actually don't want to, but my heart says no, but my mind says yes. But yeah. But another debut planned out because we also another pairing, which is from ECW. Dark Magician Girl and Harpy Lady were part of that Mugen draft. I believe it was like that. It was like a four-person draft, like four draft picks from that night, and apparently the last ones were definitely DMG and Harpy Lady. I haven't seen much of Harpy Lady. This will be Harpy Lady's first exposure on the main roster. This will be her debut. We have not seen Harpy Lady, but DMG's been a huge veteran. But of course, when her and Yugi have teamed up in the past. But actually, this will be DMG's return to Raw because she actually was here from TK's show a long time ago. But of course, Yugi and DMG were not doing so good. But now maybe you'll see DMG's redemption arc. It might happen. But of course, last week after the show ended, DMG apparently was stalked by the Divas champion. Ooh, okay. It's interesting. I was like, why did Mammy show up and actually went to Dark Magician Girls? Was up. They were just crossing paths. I'm like, maybe. I was like, it sounds to me like these two they may have a chance of battle for the Divas title in the future. But this would be DMG's biggest night. She also had a good show because those two Divas fought it off and showcased why DMG, you don't want to mess with her, even though she looks sweet. She looks like a sweet cute magician, one of the most waifu cards in Yu-Gi-Oh's history. One of the most sexiest divas in Yu-Gi-Oh history, or sexiest monsters, I should say. But yeah, Harpy Lady though, who's got a lot of sharp claws and those talons can be really nasty. So let's just hope that DMG can send something to Mammy as well. I mean, Mammy has got a lot of opponents. We got Rem, who never lost the title. You got Natsume, has been looking forward, has been fired up. I'll tell you, the Divas Division's been looking pretty hot on Raw. And actually, it is getting hot in here. Actually, it's getting hot in here on here at ringside. Holy moly! And don't worry, that's Taya and my Valentine are not part of it. That's their monsters, though. However, but unfortunately, we can't. Unfortunately, there is a Taya Gardner. But obviously, they're respectable monsters. And Raven, but nonetheless, I do want to see what Raven and Black Canary can do if you get round one. Obviously, Black Canary, I've seen a little bit on Monday Night Matt. I think some big kicks here. That's some massive kicks here from Black Canary. Of course, these two, of course, all four making their Raw debut. Nice somersault there by Canary. Ooh! Look like a Phoenix formation there. And again, dark burning attack by Dark Magician Girl. Nicely done. And Black Canary's still surviving. Oh, there she goes. Raven's got a chance here. Oh, no, gets caught in my Harpy Lady's Phoenix formation. And there's a dark burning attack, connects. And there it is, ZMG and Harpy Lady, excuse me. I got those two mixed up. That could be their team name, Harpy Girl. That could be their team name. There we go for songs. No one gets caught. Good aerial dive by Harpy Lady though. I guess that was a burning tackle there by Harpy Lady. And again, Raven Black Canary just Raven a former Knockouts champion too. A lot of success as we have a 3-time champions for the Team Freaks. These freaks have been looking forward, hopefully trying to force the 3. Ooh! Big burning attack there off the bat. A big burning fire tackle. This is it for Raven, and Raven trying to clutch in round 2. Can she do it? Oh! Again, Harpy just so fast. And those talons, those claws, those sharp claws are just nasty. And there you have it, DMG and Harpy Lady. I don't understand Portuguese DMG. But Taya and my Valentine, I guess they're very proud. They're monsters. Respectable owners, or duelists, I should say. But that was certainly a nice duel. And looks like the life points looks like the Raven and Black Canary's life points drained down to 0 in that 2-0 win. And definitely a nice responding debut for DMG. And that dark burning attack is nasty. Gotta admit, very, very impressive from this new updated DMG. By the way, it was just shouts to Chucho Ryu. But yeah, definitely these updates have been fantastic, man. Again, big time shout to him and his amazing efforts as always, making some really good characters. But another great matchup for both teams. Good competitiveness. Both of them making their debut, but I think Yu-Gi-Oh had a little bit more had a little bit of upper edge. Also some support for DMG, which is a good idea. So I like the support that DMG was giving Harpy Lady to give her those moves, which is a great tag team 1-on-1 strategy in these doubles matches. So obviously makes perfect sense. With that being said, yeah, that's pretty impressive doubles finishes. A very impressive one. The Divas Division is getting much hotter and hotter than ever. It is certainly making me a little bit warm, but it's probably perfect because especially it'll be spring weather coming soon. But it was hopefully end up the last winter push, and we can just finally push off the winter stuff and head to spring weather. But yeah, DMG Harpy Lady, tremendous debut. Raven Black Canary had no shame losing tonight, but not all teams can be successful when it comes to double debuts. But yeah, it is a very tough ride, but I think we'll be a lot better if we have a better chance to see what the outcome for when the next match unfolds. for tonight. But yeah, that was some. I mean, DMG Harpy Lady looked pretty good. I'm very impressed with them. They have Yu-Gi-Oh's got a lot of potential to become a huge, successful team in the future. And with this, Athena. Yeah, well, we have our next match coming up. It'll be Athena making her debut actually. So she'll be making her arrival, as a lot of debut. Let's put a night full of debuts and returns, and I guess some like redemption matches too, I should say. But not bad at all. Very impressive results from all four ladies. But again, DMG secures it. I'm very impressed with both ladies on the floor, and hopefully we'll see Raven Black Canary's future. Maybe they show a little bit of ring rust, but maybe we'll see them happening for next match. So doubles has still has a long future for DC, but we'll see how it goes for them. Again, I don't know much about Black Canary. I haven't read any comics about her, so I have no clue. So you guys in the comments can probably let me know the info on Black Canary's information or what's her bio, but I have no clue. So I know Raven well, obviously Teen Titans, and obviously with her DC. I do like Raven, probably one of my favorite character in the show back when Teen Titans was aired. I think it's still aired early in the morning. I think it was for some reason. It's like Cartoon was like, oh no, it's gonna leave off the air. But Raven's one of my favorite Teen Titans characters. Either that or Cyborg, but still Raven's still really fun, and psychedelic, very dark and twisted emo girl. And also Raven's got them thick thighs. Love me some thick thighs though. Well, also I mean Bertha's as well, but she's an anthro. She's just a hippo. I honestly have no idea. Nah, they're too thick. But I think Raven's got some big, juicy thighs. I mean, actually, what would be like if Raven changed from being all dark and just emo and just gothic? I guess she's like not emo, but gothic. It says it's going gothic, so it's just being like the lady Legacy or that really gimmick. I have no idea why they had done that in Titans Go. Oh god, that show was horrible. But yeah, doubles concludes 3v3 and 4v4, or I guess technically we have 4v4, and then we have our big main event, a big six man battle royal. Who's going to step up against God Adel? It's almost there, but up next, it's going to get even hotter than ever because holy puppies everywhere in this epic semi-main event. It'll be Athena, Maria, Scarlet Crot, Nami Tomoe, the Divas champ in action 2, with Tifa, Ares, Black Widow, and Mean Shell, the current Pokken champion, which of course she'll defend her title against Brittany Gardevoir next week on Raw, so that's gonna be a nice little rematch for the title. Hopefully, maybe we'll see Gardevoir can regain back her title that she lost against a very impressive Mean Shao, because she's been rolling as of late in the Pokken division. So that'll be next. Oh boy, it's Team Mammy versus Team Mean Shao. Could be fun to watch, as because history was definitely made between the Pokken Championship, with Gardevoir become the first female Pokemon to win the Pokken Championship, which is of course in Japan and here in the U.S. So, big congratulations to her and her biggest result. A little bit of a round of applause for Brittany Gardevoir's reign and after a nice start. Lots of beautiful. She actually made history over there. So, and of course over here, combining her reigns about 1,000 days. Pretty nuts. 1,000 plus days as Pokken champion, and I'll combine all of her reigns. So that's incredible to hear. So I'm very happy and proud. But anyways, we'll be back as we got a 4v4 match underway, and it's gonna get a lot hotter. As it's gonna be much. I almost combined hotter and harder. I don't know why. Much hotter than usual. Let's see. Hopefully, I have enough air. I hope I don't pass up in this heat. I'll come back in a minute as the Raw continues. Oh boy. We're back, everybody. It is going to be a lot hard, a lot harder, a lot hotter. Jeez, this humidity is killing me. But yeah, we are back. I don't know why I said. Oh my god. Okay, well that's gonna be a quote right there. I can guarantee it. But we're back. It's gonna be much hotter in here, as puppies. Unfortunately, Tifa. I forgot Tifa is still out with an injury. Sadly, I forgot Tifa's supposed to be on the. I forget. Yeah. So in replacement, it was supposed to be Tifa in this matchup. Sadly, again out with sickness, and so has that stomach flu. Unfortunately. But Yoko Lindner is taking her place. I mean, she has puppies. She has massive puppies, though. Too bad she's just way too young. For a girl, for a girl, it's like, what, 14, 15? She's probably like 20 later on in the series of Gurren Lagann. But still, I guess she's like, I don't know. Is she 20? I guess technically she's 20 now. And I guess yeah. Yeah, I'll say yeah. But the waifus have arrived. It, of course, is the International Women's Month, because all the women probably will take it over for the main events here. But of course, at the end of Maria making their debut here on Raw, I'm pretty nice to see what they can do. I think Athena made her debut, but Maria hasn't. So we'll see Maria's debut on the team with Scarlet Crot. Of course, is a former tag team champion with the Dark Shield, or in this case, Chain of Pain with Ghost Rider. But on the other hand, Black Widow, we haven't seen Black Widow. This will be the first time seeing Black Widow for the season. It's good to hear that she's doing really well. Her and her boyfriend Captain America have been quite busy as of late. You can see they're pretty much an it couple right now on the Raw show as of late. But Yoko again replacing Tifa. But in Mean Shell, the Pokken champion, so we have both champs, Mami Tomoe, of course, in action as our semi-main event. Now, of course, with all 8 women, this could be a crazy filling of all these matches. All these women in the same match is going to be crazy. I'm already flustered from all the heat. So, this commentary is not going to make any sense at all, but I'm going to do the best I can to call all this shit out. Oh, man. Ready for a ride, guys. Just hang on. It's gonna get much hotter in here. And I see panties for sure. According to Athena, I shouldn't be looking, but I should be looking now. So I actually need to watch the action. Go ahead. But a Widow with the champ could be interesting here for Mami. Nice move by Black Widow. I know Ares has got a lot, and also has a contendership too. Nice super kick. Oh, they're making a comeback here. Let's see. Oh, they're making a comeback now. Uh-oh. Link Chain Prison coming up, says Scarlet Crot. My god. This is very smart of the girls here. They're smart. Scarlet Crot actually, without that Chain Prison, that's gonna be nasty. That was very smart of Scarlet Crot, whether you like it or not. As a lot of spellcasters in this one, also having Scarlet Crot's evil dark shield like new powers coming in handy. We'll see the baddie. Oh! I believe Black was going for something, but Link Chain's coming up. And those dark. Oh, nice super kick there by Mami. Black will try to go for something here. Nice uppercut. And there goes Mean Shao and Black. Oh no, Black Widow's still alive here. Super kick off the midsection there for Black Widow. Lightning drill kick coming. Nope, it was countered. Good block there by Mami Tomoe. Hold on to poor Ares. I know that without Tifa would have been a better story, but the Brains Ball strategy not going to help out tonight. And now Devil's Chain Wings knocks down Eric, and that's it. And very close, but no cigar. And just like that, but at the end, Maria making a nice solid Raw debut with a little help from a little bit of chain of pain, a little bit of chaining of pain, and lots of pain, chain of pain indeed. And with Mami's dark magic, yeah, it's not a good one. But actually, Mami was very close to just being defeated in the first round, but yes, not. Oh, very quick and easy in this one. Obviously, you have a lot of power, a lot of raw power within Mami and Scarlet Crot, and she's just dangerous as it is. Man. Well, just like that, but that's a Women's Day, 4v4. But let's see, we'll shout out all the ladies on the Raw roster. So, of course, we'll be seeing them in the main event maybe for next week, if possible. I think they're supposed to be in the main event next week. I want to say maybe. Of course, we'll have like all multiple 4v4 matches as usual in honor of that. But yeah, very quick and easy as Athena, Maria, Scarlet Crot, Mami Tomoe, the Diva champ. I just wish that I forgot to tell that Tifa's still out with that stomach flu, so she's been having a hard time. Hopefully Tifa feels better. Get well soon, Tifa. Get well soon. Hopefully by the next couple weeks she'll be back. But poor Ares have to go all by herself in this. But she's trying though. I mean, honestly, good effort. Trying some Red 13 didn't work at all, and this got bodied immediately by those chain of wings, devil's chain wings, and then you get that link chains and linked in that chain prison, which is pretty nasty. And I already know that double T from Athena and Maria are going to be very nasty. And those two could be Maria making a very impactful debut. So we saw a lot of upskirts. Athena's got look at the pair on Athena. God damn, and the pink hair is a nice touch too. I kind of like the pink hair. Pretty cool. Like her hair, but yeah. Our main event's next. Who's gonna become the next #1 contender? We're gonna find out. Charizard, Ryo Sakazaki, Rook, Howard, Luke Cage, Blackheart, and Yoshi from Smash Ultimate, because for the most recent tag team champion, now you could possibly become a world heavyweight champion. It's a possibility. There are 6 men in that ring. We're gonna meet all 6 of them and talk about their motivations heading towards this main event tonight. And I guess AKA next. Main event's next, guys. Stay tuned. As all 6 men trying to compete for a world heavyweight title spot, who's gonna sacrifice? Who's gonna be the next victim of Adele's hurt? I guess Adele's Dark Shield business. We're gonna find out right off the bat who Adele's gonna be watching. We'll see. We'll hear from him in a minute as this main event continues. The main event will start right away. I heard from you. That's been a long time. Yeah, the stream's trying to like reconnect itself again. May have to just to test these settings out. Obviously, there's new settings here that I already have included on new add-ons that built in, but now it's just starting to have like a lot of issues again. So we're almost done. It's main event time, but of course, check out. Please leave a like if you guys enjoy the stream so far. That would help out this video, help out a lot. And so far, right now, it has been a struggle so far. So now it's like about 40-second delay. Oh boy. Yes. Apologies in advance for a slight delay. It's been a little bit. It's been pretty bad. Just a little bit, but we're still working through a few changes as of late. You know, trying to work with this brand new OBS. I'm trying to get used to again, and now it's just having like a lot of issues lately. And because obviously on Twitch, also follow me on Twitch if you guys haven't seen me on Twitch. Go ahead and follow me there. Follow me on Twitch if you guys haven't. For those people who are still where are more streams, well, of course I've been going on to Twitch lately, so go check it out. You guys haven't. Now onwards to our main event. Oh boy, it's gonna be really delayed, so I can't tell. But yeah, welcome Grady, welcome to the stream. Hopefully, you enjoyed. And now we get to the men after this. It is International Woo Men's Day. We get to our main event. All 6 men are, of course. Let's just talk about their motives. Luke Cage hasn't been winning matches lately, but he's still in that spot. Charizard's probably I guess this is all we have in our talents. Now looking forward to become the next main eventers. As of Yoshi, meanwhile, he's been working well as a tag team champion. His defense has been amazing. Rock Howard is a former world heavyweight champion, so he looks forward to build some momentum, as I talked about last week about him and Rio could have a potential chance to become the next contenders. And give Adel a taste of his own medicine, battling with some fast strikes. Rock Howard has really stepped up his game, took care of the old Rag and the Blood Edge, and of course spoiled Rag in his debut, sending a big message to Adel. So we look for being able to see him in a huge maybe a main event spot. But Rock Howard looks better than ever as usual. Hopefully he doesn't strip again. Please don't. No strip tease, please. I think out of all the audience, out of all the empty audience, just like only like 3 people have arrived in the audience. Mostly are male, so I don't want to see any naked Rock Howard. Please no. But yeah, in this case, Blackheart, the dark horse in this matchup, he has been rolling as of late. I mean, he's another guy who's another dude who could really be he's just really just ground and pound some of those demons, and he's gonna be very scared. But obviously, I'm really tired already, so it is a battle royal. So only 6 men remaining. It's gonna be really interesting to see what happens. And yeah, it's main event time though. As we end up episode 35 here. Luke Cage, I haven't seen Luke Cage in so long, so this level 3 Racing Storm, nice move by Rock Howard. Again, nice flip from Charizard. That's nice opening up to call Rio, but we already know Rio. You guys have talked about earlier about his preparation for his stay with his sister. Now Rio's ready to go. Not too bad. Again, Blackheart's over all those demons. And Yoshi's got a lot of defense now. But you saw Yoshi just pummeling away last week on Raw. put up a great fight though. And here goes Charizard. Hold on to Yoshi here. Yeah, poor Yoshi about to be bodied here in this one. But obviously, Yoshi's trying to, you know, trying to survive here. But Rock Tower, of course, all. And it looks like Rio not doing anything at the moment. He's just stunned. Good count on Yoshi. Don't count on Yoshi though. He has a lot of fight. That's why he's one of the most defensive guys on the show. Meanwhile, the Black are trying to really. We have 3 against 1 right now. All trying to group up on the on Yoshi here. Again, very good defenses right now. Ooh. Just going for the headbutt, but it's caught in those demons. It is indeed main event time, Meg. It is indeed main event time indeed. Oh, and Yoshi. Yeah, poor Yoshi. He survived. He has a lot of survivability, no doubt about it. But Rio did not do anything at all in that. Well, for that last few minutes of that round 1. See Yoshi try to make a comeback in round 2. Oh, Rising Tornado's caught. Good. Oh, now bulletproof. Yeah, now we haven't seen bulletproof yet. Luke Cage matches. But this is an opportunity to hold the full-face god Adel for the world heavyweight title. Ooh, big time shatter, big time earthquake from the Charizard. Level 3 Rising Storm coming in, and this time no Rising Storm. It's a good uppercut by Rio here. And now again bulletproof. Raises defenses nicely. And Charizard down thanks to Blackheart. And again, in my opinion, Blackheart are a very solid dark horse. Very close in this main event here. Obviously, we'll be the one as all 6 men. But honestly, Blackheart's had a big chance. He's been making a lot of progress lately. And there goes Luke Cage, and now just deja vu from the previous round. Rio, good catch. Again, Yoshi. Those demons from Blackheart just again. Blackheart just really toying with Yoshi here, playing with those demons. Yoshi trying to defend as much as possible, and Rio trying to defend too. Good strikes here. Rising tackle again from Rock, and just trying to survive here with flamethrower coming. Oh, good block from Yoshi. Great save and good flamethrower to isolate. And it was Rock Coward. Yoshi trying to fight off here, trying to fight 2 at once. A huge veteran. This will be a big upset here in round 2. And Yoshi make a comeback and try to somehow in some way force a 3. Like a. Yeah, Rio's got a lot of defenses though. You know, those little pesky demons just eating away Yoshi. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, Luke Cage. Well, meanwhile, Rock Howard. Well, for the fallen Rock is Blackheart and Rio just stood there like an idiot. I don't know what was Rio doing in the corner. I don't know why. He just basically just stood there, let Blackheart do all the work here. And I guess he's not a 3v3 specialist, even though we've seen Art of Fighting do it countless times. About Luke Cage, you said he's not winning matches. Well, I meant to say he wasn't really. He also hasn't been in action in a while, so I want to see if he has that chance. The thing is, he's not ready. He's not ready. I'd like to see Luke Cage. See Luke Cage can he do? I mean, he did really well though for his first trial. But like I said, he hasn't been in action in a while. That's what I meant to say. But he has to just misinterpret like everybody else does. But I meant to say he hasn't been in action in a while, so that's why I want to put him in this opportunity. Because again, it was very. I was trying to debate who's going to be in this main event. Obviously, Bowser not here, and I was thinking maybe like Piccolo, maybe like some other Show Kamui. But obviously, there's still a lot of main event hype for people who could be in the main event picture. We haven't seen Luke Cage in a while though, so it's that's what I meant to say. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question, your concern, because obviously Luke Cage, you haven't seen him in a while, so it's nice to see him back from just getting back to work. Hopefully he has an opportunity. So you know what, Luke Cage has been complaining about them not getting in any matches. So I figured why not throw him in this match in this main event? I think it'll be good for him to get himself warmed up a little bit, get ready, maybe have a big opportunity. But having Charizard and Yoshi in there, I mean, obviously Yoshi and Charizard. I mean, Yoshi's a tag team specialist, so it's gonna be tough to see him in this battle royal. It's gonna be hard to see Yoshi just going down. Actually, might be going up, because with this, Yoshi could be a possible, contender for the World Heavyweight title. But he's gotta survive if he wants to stay in this battle royal. I don't know why I said it in this southern accent. I said a battle royal. But yeah, we got more battle royal action on the way. We're going to be rotating else, and then hopefully we'll see our final 3 guys. Unless somehow we get our last man standing in that match alone, that'll be pretty wild. We're going to rotate things in a minute. Raw continues. We'll possibly take our final 2 breaks, and then we'll have a recap of the episode, and then we'll call it a night. Hopefully we get through this as much as we can. Raw continues next. Who's going to become the next contender? Who's going to face Adele for the World Heavyweight title? We're going to find out in just a brief moment as Raw continues with its main event next. Oh yeah, we're back, everybody. As we continue on with the Battle Royal. So far, so good. Actually, we got some future. We got some chance. Blackheart is pretty good so far. He might get it done if he wins the match. I honestly agree with that. Blackheart deserves it after a tremendous season and a half. He's been working extra hard. He's been winning a lot of matches. He looks like he's a dark horse, like I said, a dark horse in the matchup for sure. Yoshi's a hardcore competitor, but he refused to quit and don't know when to stand down. Yeah, that's why he became a tag team champ in the first place. And if you have been paying attention to the Raw action, to the episodes of Raw, Yoshi Pit have been fantastic as a tag team. I think with this, Yoshi's motive is just trying to hopefully he wants to compete for the big one, and that is the World Heavyweight title here on Raw. But in the meantime, Charizard, of course, Luke Cage, like I said, He hope he can get some. Hope he gets get a chance to, compete for a little bit. He hasn't been competing in a while. Obviously, he wants to move on to this main event spot here. So, makes perfect sense to see him on the double with, of course, with him and Rock Howard and Ryo Sakazaki. Excuse me. Oh God, I can't even belch. I try to get it. I can't get it out with the belch. Damn it. I can't. Alright, but anyways, it is elimination time. Who will be eliminated? Who will be sent out? Who's going to get tossed out like a Caesar salad? Like a tossed salad. I almost said Caesar salad. Tossed salad in this main event. It's showtime. Looks like our 6 guys took a break here, so... Oh, Luke Cage on the top rope. You don't see Luke Cage on the top rope that often. Gets caught into that big into that volley by Ryo. Ryo's gonna provide a lot more damage here, obviously. Nice ground, nice Yoshi bomb, and now Bulletproof coming up for Mr. Luke Cage. Rising Star Punch, nice move. Oh man, Rock Howard. Nice start for Rock Howard. Nice super kick there. Nice uppercut to Yoshi. Nice earthquake from Charizard again. Nice it's countered by Ryo. Now Blackheart's gonna be in deep trouble here. Coming up, Rising Star Punch. Oh, gets caught into the demons. Raising Storm, level 3 Raising Storm. There goes Charizard, and it was Blackheart. He's down. It's all down to Ryo. Ryo about to be the same fate. And there's a flamethrower off the butt, and that's it. Yeah, no shit, show. So we can see Luke, Yoshi, or Rock Howard, possibly. But right now, let's see if these guys try to force the 3 in this round 2. Gonna have to isolate Yoshi. This equation. Oh, Mega Charizard! Oh, gets countered. Ah, damn. Oh, so don't again blocked from Blackheart. Solid defense by Blackheart. Yoshi bomb again. He gets caught. Ryo again. Raising Storm. Level 3 Raising Storm. Nice move by Rock Howard. Angry Squish come up. Into Yoshi. Well, that was a nice move. That was like some good moves here. Good set of moves here by now Yoshi. Angry Squish coming up for Rock Howard. Raises for level 3 coming in handy. Blackheart's already down and out. Blackheart's eliminated, and there goes I believe who's the other guy? Oh, I don't even remember. Oh, yeah, Charizard. Yeah, Charizard eliminated. And it goes Ryo. And poor Ryo getting tossed like that, and that's it.
I win, you lose.
An incredible faction between all 3 guys, but of course the team were making the dream work. Bowser's Troops just keeps getting weirder and weirder. I don't think that's Bowser's Troops, Yoshi. That's not Bowser's Troops. I think you're... I honestly, Blackheart could make sense. Charizard is a Pokemon. But you already fought in Smash Brothers, you dingus. And I can understand. Ryo, I guess I don't think Bowser would hire Ryo. Will hire a human being. I don't know. Why is Yoshi saying these things? But yeah, that was some solid stuff here. As we're still not done yet. We're down, so we have eliminations on our side. That was out of the question. But then we know Charizard, Blackheart, surprisingly getting eliminated like that. So Blackheart is eliminated. Now we're down to it's either down to Yoshi, it could be Rock Howard, it could be Luke Cage of all people. Who's so I guess you guys in the chat, the chat's been questioning about Luke Cage a little bit, but I think with this, Luke Cage can have a chance. I mean, this is honestly his chance to become the next contender. Like honestly, Luke Cage has been, even though hasn't been in action in a while, but I think he has a chance. I mean, this is a good. This could be a good wake up call for Luke Cage, ever since he's been not competing for these matches. I don't think, you know, he hasn't been in action in a while, like I said. But Yoshi, a former tag champ, and Rock Howard, former world heavyweight champion. I think we're gonna guess. I'm gonna guess for Luke Cage. I'm gonna have to go Luke Cage in this one, I think. But Yoshi's got it's got the best defenses in the game, so let's just see how what Yoshi can bring to the table. And with Rock Howard's got those strikes, it's gonna be a nice way to see those two go out, and obviously a lot of respect to one another. But Yoshi apparently is a hardcore. He's not even. He hasn't been. I don't think Yoshi is into hardcore matches. Not really, but he's a tag team specialist for sure. I did Yoshi is. I think I'm gonna say I think Yoshi is, but I did. I think Yoshi is the heart of fighting champion as tag team. Okay, this spell check needs to be. You might have to do the spell check on this. I meant to say I think Yoshi's heart of fighting, or is the heart of being a fighting champion as a tag team. That will be good for to improve him offense more, but despite the defense helped them to survive. Yeah, he can like block other defenders too. We've seen it a little bit on Raw, that a few episodes ago. But yeah, Yoshi is one of the best defensive guys. I think Elena's another one too, but Elena and Blanca recently have been losing too. So even though defenses matter, but still, we'll be able to see it. I think we'll see our top three guys have a chance with Yoshi. But I think Yoshi has a chance. Luke Cage could possibly turn things around, or Rock Howard can somehow survive. So besides Yoshi's defenses. So there's a lot of potential with all three of these guys, and of course, Adele's probably watching, and the rest of the Dark Shield are probably looking on the back and just like thinking what to do in these matches. What's bound to come for the next few these few weeks and heading towards Blaze of Glory. So we're gonna find out. Hopefully in the next few hours, or the next couple minutes. Raw continues with its final three guys. We're getting closer and closer than ever, and hopefully to end the episode off. But we got a little bit more to go. Luke Cage, Rock Howard, Yoshi, the top three remaining. Who's gonna get a chance? Who's gonna face Adele at Blaze of Glory? We're gonna find out after this. We're back. we'll say Yoshi step. It looks like Yoshi's stepping aside for a bit and letting the two humans fight. Says the dinosaur. By some initiation, says the dinosaur who just ate a faucet pipe. And plumber. Oh yes, he's talking about the I guess he's talking about the Super Mario World. But yeah, I guess Yoshi's letting the two humans fight, though I guess more Yoshi controversy. But Yoshi, meanwhile, he is still. Also, meanwhile, he's taking a breather just a little bit. But I think it'll be nice to see Luke Cage and Rock Coward, as they're both confused. Like, hopefully Yoshi try to let those two guys fight for a little bit, and I guess winner will take on Yoshi in the end. But looks like we're gonna run out of time tonight. But let's just see Luke Cage and Rock Coward. Luke Coward. What? Wow. I'm losing it today. I am losing my edge today in this episode. I'm losing all of it. I just said Luke Coward. Or apparently now it's Rock Cage. Oh. Luke Cage. Luke saying, bring it, bring it. While getting pummeled immediately. By Rock Super Fist combo. So Chris Nolan's blocked. Good defense there by Howard. Now looks like Luke's about to lay down the hurt. Storm says Rock Coward. So Chris says, nope, no Christmas indeed. Like Rock Coward's gonna get this in the bag here. Storm connects right onto Luke Cage in round 1. Maybe I don't know why Luke Cage is taunting in that one, but Sweet Christmas coming up. This time Sweet Christmas tossing Rock Coward. There it is. That's vintage Luke Cage. Sweet Christmas. Sweet Christmas coming up. And there it is again. More swinging. Luke Cage in full swing. Unintended. And of course, obviously, Luke Cage is still trying to help. He's trying to build him up a little bit more. But this is a big, interesting. But Luke Cage means business tonight. He's still in this one. Somehow we can get another round 3 in our hands. And again, big gut punches, and now Acre Special coming for Rock Coward. Into the big time, into the big shot there. You know, Luke is trying to go for that sweet Christmas, but he gets blocked again by Howard. Great counter again by Howard. Cage meanwhile some big gut punches. Nice fireman's carry. This is it for the Sweet Christmas coming up. Oh, nice counter by Rock Coward. Big time blazing storm, but he gets caught in that whip chain. It is legal. It is legal in that match. It is legal in this match. It is a battle royal indeed. And we're gonna run another round 3 in our final result. You know, Yoshi's still breathing after that massive. And I don't blame Yoshi though. I'll just step away for a bit, let the humans take over, and this is good. This is great strategy by Yoshi. Right now, Luke Cage. Don't taunt Luke. That's what cost you in that previous round. Sweet Christmas coming up. This is a chance for Luke to take over. And again, Rock Coward. Don't taunt Luke. That's not smart strategy. And again, that whip chain right in the face. It's gonna hurt. Of course, Luke is really laying the hurt. Oh, gets caught to Acre Special. Both guys looking really intense right now. Luke Cage again. Sweet Christmas coming up. And now epic charging coming up. I think Luke Cage getting off. You know, both of those guys getting fired up here. They want to go. These two are kicking the shit out of each other, but who's going to build momentum when you take on Yoshi in the last final round here? And the tackle, gets caught. Oh, it took too long with that bulletproof. There's more gut punches from Kage. Rock Howard trying to pull off all the stops, and there's a Raging Storm, knocks down Kage. And Rock Howard survived, and obviously I don't blame him. That's a lot of power he used. But he's all tired out. Obviously, he's just completely flustered and tired. And I don't blame him after our tremendous battle royal so far. And we get a round 3 in our hands. This will be our third round 3 of this. Yeah, this is our third round 3 of episode 35. That is impressive. Well, no doubt about it. Great match between both guys. But now Luke eliminated, and here he goes. Yep. Luke Kage eliminated, and so I can take a look at the replay now. My God, what a matchup between those guys. And obviously, I'm very delayed, so look at the replay now. That is pretty impressive. And these guys put up a great fight. Obviously, Yoshi's still taking a breather. I mean, obviously, Rock Howard is still tired. He's got one more opponent, and that's Yoshi in this case. He looks like he's a little bit refreshed too, but hopefully we'll see what happens. Rock Howard made a huge statement here. He wants to send a message to the World Heavyweight Champion. He wants to regain back this world title ever since Bowser left, but now I know Bowser putting his fate on Rock Howard. And those two are good best friends, so Rock wants to, his motive is just trying to avenge, his buddy's loss for that triple threat match. But this is a big opportunity for both guys here. But two guys who became former champions. Of course, Yoshi's the former tag team champion, and having Rock, obviously, like I said, the former world heavyweight champion. He was the top of the world until Bowser took over, and he lost it to him again. So That's when literally a year ago that Bowser became the World Heavyweight Champion again and getting his fourth world title. But this is Rock's chance without Bowser this time without the King of all Koopas. Can Rock Howard do it? Can he send a message right back and defeat the defensive Yoshi and take advantage? We only got one more opponent left, folks. I don't think we're going to take our final break. We're on issue. Starting running out of time tonight. But for now, Yoshi is Yoshi getting ready. So we'll see Yoshi in a minute. Where did I put him? I already forgotten where Yoshi is. Whoops. Okay, where is he? Crap. Wow. I've already forgotten Yoshi. There he is. Okay, there I got him. I was like, what did I do? There we go. Okay. We are running out of time tonight. But, yep. There's Yoshi. He's back. Rock Howard is still tired from that round 3. Obviously, he has been battered and bruised from those attacks from Luke Kage, and Luke Kage got eliminated just moments ago. And my God, wow, it's been a fantastic matchup for this battle royal, and this is what's all about. Trying to compete for a spot for the World Heavyweight title, and this is what's going to lead up to in this case. But Yoshi has been of course he's been surviving. Of course, the Chad's been saying that he's a hardcore fighter. He's Yoshi has never done any hardcore stuff in a long. I don't think he has ever done hardcore matches anyway. But surely enough, his flamethrowers and his headbutts, he's got a big head, and his Yoshi bomb comes in handy. But can he hopefully Rock is all tired out. He is just exhausted from that battle. But he's got a lot of fight within him. Hopefully he has enough energy left, unless Yoshi somehow shuts him down completely. We're gonna find out right now. This is it, folks. This is it. Here we go. Round 1. Yoshi and Rock Howard. Yoshi's got an infinite special as that power meter goes up as he's building momentum. But Rock has got a lot of strikes within him. Play throw from Yoshi, and we can see Yoshi become the next contender. After we saw the final match between Bowser's final match on Raw. Nice, actually, Yoshi bomb, but I kick it. And near fall. Nice count from Yoshi from the headbutt again. Rock Howard some good strikes here. Yoshi bomb, no, nice around the face of Rock. That's gonna hurt. It's gotta stink because Yoshi. I know Yoshi's got a lot of dino shit. Yoshi does shit a lot. Apparently. We're trying to hold on here. Obviously, Rock is still not 100%. Oh, good block, but gets caught. Both members just fall. Both members just split the double team. Yoshi bomb, good block. Yoshi, Rock trying to survive again. Like Yoshi does, but it gets caught in the headbutt. Nice move by Yoshi there to execute round 1. Very nice. And Yoshi all fired up here. Yoshi again can headbutt into a flamethrower combo, but not a near fall. And right now, Rock trying to really survive here. Yoshi bomb this time catches right in the ankles of Howard. Yoshi fall with a flamethrower. Yoshi made a mistake there. Rock Howard avoided it nicely, trying to avoid that Yoshi bomb. Yoshi bomb, oh, caught on the head. And again, Yoshi's is in full control of this matchup for sure. Rock Howard obviously is still no shame in losing tonight. He has how much energy left. Looking at some eggs. Launching Star Punch, but connects, but no, Yoshi kicks out of it. And a nice Iron Tail knocks down Rock, and there it is. Yoshi fired up here, and Yoshi, unbelievable comeback. And what a comeback! He was just surviving all 3 men in the first half of this battle royal, and Yoshi is the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight title. Unfreaking believable matchup. Yoshi is a survivor, no doubt. Unbelievable match from all 6 men. Absolutely, Meg. Absolutely phenomenal match from all 6 guys. So honestly, this will get a 4-star match for sure. But my God, all 6 men did a great job. But Yoshi, of all people, survived this battle royal, and Yoshi is now the next contender for the World Heavyweight title. We could see Yoshi come like this nobody to becoming a tag team champ to a future world champion. Are you kidding me? Oh man, what again? Give it up for all 6 men in the ring for doing an outstanding job. I mean, honestly, it was randomized, but still, I think all 6 of them did a great job. But Yoshi, this is a perfect fit for him. And no Pit and no Smash Ultimate's gonna be celebrating with Yoshi's biggest push of his career. Hell, this is probably one of the biggest matches of Yoshi's career. He went from being this nobody to being a tag team champ last season. Now this season could be Yoshi's time to shine, to get the big prize, the world title. Are you freaking kidding me? What do I kick up the new week, guys? Holy moly! Now that's how you call some action on Raw. Yoshi is on fire. Like I said, these defenses are incredible. I have nothing to say. I'm shocked by Yoshi's biggest upset. He was down by 3 to 1, and then somehow Yoshi survived all of that punishment. He's a fighter. Definitely is a world hell of a dinosaur who can fight. He could be the first dinosaur-born world champion. I'm sure all of Primal Rage will be very jealous right now over there on SmackDown. But good lord, unbelievable stuff from Yoshi. He survived. This could be his biggest chance to get the big prize. That is honestly Adele. I'm sure Adele's probably going to be watching this another Smash Ultimate. Now, this will be another rivalry between Smash Ultimate and the Dark Shield this time. We're seeing the part 3 of this rivalry, guys. We witnessed Yoshi Pit in tag team action. Now it's going to be Yoshi fight for that World Heavyweight title against Adele, and I'm sure Adele is looking on in the back thinking what the fuck is this? Why is it Smash Ultimate every fucking time? I'm sure Adele's going to be pissed off. Just thinking it's going to be another rivalry between these two again, these two factions again, with Smash Ultimate and having Dark Shield just beating the living crap out of each other. It's just another rivalry in the mix of these guys. This is the third or fourth time these guys have faced off each other, and this all season long they've been beating the living crap out of each other backstage, and it's been hell. It's been chaos out in the back. But now I think with Adele, I guess he could be either be pissed or calm about it because he knows he's a cocky douchebag. But all due respect, he's a fighting champ for sure. But he's got to prove it a lot more. I want to see more proof that Adel can perform well, not cheat to win, and not be cheap. So a lot of people in the comments are stating that he's just too powerful, and some people say, oh, he's perfect. He's just a dominant champion. Nerf him down or buff him. Like, make up your minds, guys. Make up your minds, please. Like, I mean, Adel has been is dominant, but he has been beaten before by Pitt. I think it was Pitt who pinned the champion, or it could be Yoshi. I think Yoshi did pin the world champion in that that 8-man tag team match, and somehow Yoshi's team survived and won. I think that was Yoshi. I think that was a sign, because I think that must be a hint. I think you're a little behind. If Yoshi wins, he becomes the number contender. I think he is number one contender. He just beat. Luke Cage was eliminated. Did you not see the match? Were you paying attention? Yoshi just took a breather. He took advantage. Rock Howard. He was smart. Yoshi is a veteran, so he's a smart cookie. Yoshi is the number one contender. He actually just beat Rock Howard to do it. Have you been paying attention? Oh, no, but that was been a phenomenal episode of Raw. Oh my god, it's so freaking hot in here. I'm dying, guys. Help me, I'm dying. This heat's nuts. I'm dying. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh yeah, I guess the fans are still behind. I'm still delayed for like a few like almost a minute delayed. Sorry, yeah, it's probably just a stupid delay has been acting up again. But yeah, nonetheless, Yoshi with a huge victory. I'm surprised. Is Yoshi going to become the first dinosaur-born world heavyweight champion? From being a tag team champ to a world champion. Yoshi's got balls. Yoshi has got balls. I'll say that. I'm just shocked. Yoshi is the next... And actually, I guess wearing green kind of paid off, and he's wearing red. Because wearing the raw colors, so it makes sense. I mean, I respect him, but he should have worn green though, man. What were the OG colors? Well, that's okay. But I'm just happy. I'm happy for Yoshi. I mean, obviously, all due respect to all 6 guys, fantastic matches from all 6 of them. Even though the women did a great job, obviously it was a pretty speedy one, but I think the guys did a fantastic job in this one. It's definitely showcased what of course, Luke Cage, you gotta give him credit though too. Blackheart was a fan favorite, obviously, in the chat, but I mean, honestly, I was rooting for Blackheart too. I'm like, maybe he'd be great for this one too. He has been dominant. He's been a fantastic fighter. Just again, he's a dark horse, and out of all 6 of them. But Rock Howard, a former world champion himself, and that's a big win. And big win for absolutely, I agree. Big win over the former world champion. Let's just hope. I hope he can get it done and hopefully put an end to Adel's sick game and run. But of course, Rugal, even being endorsed by his own father, Mech Rugal, who of course owner of the Dark Shield. But yeah, it's gonna be crazy. And we'll be heading to Yoshi's Island pretty soon. So Yoshi's gonna have home court advantage very soon in the next couple months. Well, I guess obviously that's a future time, but it'll be nice to see Yoshi in his homeland. And the land of dinosaur, and then from the dinosaur world, so we'll probably see that happening over there. It's gonna be a big tour. It's gonna be a big Yoshi's Island tour. We'll see how to speak to the chief of Yoshi's Island. So I'll have to speak with him, share business with the Yoshis, and then we'll be able to see their hero, their homeland hero, become the future champion. So it's a possibility. I mean, obviously Yoshi's a former tag team champion, a former two-time tag team champion. So with Pitt, Smash Ultimate's gonna be full support. I think they're gonna have full support, and I know Pitt, DHD, Inkling Gal, and the rest of Smash Ultimate gonna be Mr. Game & Watch, all gonna be very excited and happy. We'll look to hear from Pitt and share his thoughts on Yoshi becoming a future star. He might become the new face of Raw. So is a big time, a long time coming for Yoshi. Obviously, he went from being like just opening the show and be like a mid carder, now becoming a future world champ, a main eventer. It's gonna be huge. I agree. Like that'll be great. So again, that'll happen at Blaze of Glory in market calendars. The next literally 20 days away from Blaze of Glory. So just about 2.5 weeks, about 3 weeks. In 3 weeks' time. So mark your calendars. In 3 weeks, bound to see Yoshi versus Adel for the World Heavyweight title. That's gonna be a fantastic main event. But we'll see what happens. Of course, next week on Raw, we're gonna have ourselves a big time European triple threat main event. It's gonna be pretty cool. We'll look forward to see the triple threat that has Rick Strowd and a World of Trouble. But he's sending a big message to hit not only Roman Reigns but also for Genjuro. We just saw Genjuro earlier, as we will have an opening on recap, as we will finalize tonight's Raw, and that's it. That's all for Raw's episode. It's just no. We're just gonna be called there for now. But yeah, Raw is done tonight. Fantastic episode. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video or enjoyed the stream. Those people who missed it, I'm sorry. You guys will have to have a chance to watch it later. Watch it tomorrow or something. Watch it the next day. Get some popcorn. It's a very long episode, almost 3 hours long. Good lord, I'm tired. I'm tired. Oh my god. But yeah, that was another great episode. Fantastic stuff. Yoshi, congratulations to him. Another big round of applause for Yoshi. Now is going to be a future world champion. I highly doubt that Yoshi's going to survive. But he's got survivability. I have full support in Yoshi and his ways of becoming the next contender. This is interesting though. I've never seen Yoshi look better, in my opinion. I've never seen Yoshi look any better in my opinion. I'm just I'm proud of him. I'm very proud and excited for his change and his new lineup, and hopefully we'll see a brand new change into Yoshi's repertoire. He's gonna have a lot of belts on his resume for sure. I mean, you gotta admit, becoming a tag team champion, becoming a tag team specialist, now becoming a singles combatant again. But Yoshi and of course Pitt and the others will be in full support for Yoshi's biggest push of his career. That's huge for this kid. When I say kid, he's a dinosaur. But yeah, we'll probably head over to Yoshi's Island pretty soon in the next couple months. Obviously, I'm not gonna be there for Raw, but we'll see. There'll be some good tours over there. And we'll be heading to Southtown next week on Raw. So we have, of course, the homeland of Terry Bogard, which I believe he'll be challenging for the ECW Championship. Which I will explain that on Thursday's ECW. I'll be able to explain that when I get to ECW, if I can. Hopefully, to get to call the action over there. But yeah, that is another fantastic episode. Let's do a recap. As usual, Genjuro got the number 1 contendership match. He'll be challenging Rick Strowd for the title with Roman Reigns. So it is going to be a triple threat for a triple match in the main event. That's already been settled in. My Natsume early got a nice win. Big victory from Mai, showing some redemption after her loss. But I think this would show it is a motivation for a determination for Mai Natsume. Hope we get an opportunity. Not this Mai that you're seeing, but Mai Natsume that we saw earlier on Raw got a big win over Bertha. So she's still in this rivalry with Namitomo, trying to compete and try to still dominate, and hopefully become the next Divas champion with Rose in her corner. Karin Kanzuki returned from her injury, and it's good to hear that. We saw Ivy's debut. Unfortunately, Karin Kanzuki is just way too smart, too fast, much fast. I've never seen Karin look any better, in my opinion. She looks fantastic, and of course I do like her red hair. Really nice little new look for her with her black gloves, look like a cool goth girl like look. So that's pretty cool. Look like a rich raver. Rematch from tag team action. Ho and Peter got the win after that controversial finish last week. But Home Theater finally got the win. They got some redemption after their debut. It was shut down because of the disqualification from Marge. Thanks a lot, Marge. But yeah, Homer finally settled it with his wife. His wife was barred from ringside. Then the Home Theater could stay focused without no Marge just getting involved and interfering. But with this, where they finally got the win, we saw no more doubles actually when DMG and Harpy Lady got a win over Raven and Black Canary. Big win for them. And of course the villains, the spellcaster villains within Athena, Maria, and Skullacrot, and of course the Diva champ was in action. Speaking of which, so of course Mammy looked like she's got a response. She was kind of down and out, but sadly it was no cigar after that one. Let's just see Yoshi get the job done in a few weeks at Blaze of Glory. So, and then we just saw Yoshi, who's dominated, who survived one hell of a punishment, but he's shown what he is, a defender. He's one of the most defensive guys on the roster, and I believe Yoshi has got a big chance. So there you go. That is it for now. Episode 35 is done. Maybe we'll see episode 36 be a stream as well. Maybe, but it depends. It depends on your judgment. You decide in the comments.